I'm bored. I'm bored of playing games that have 3D animations and look fun to play. I think I want to play a game that takes me way back. Back to when I was a child, but also that's still on the computer. Not only do I want to play it, I think I want to build it myself. Guess I should go brainstorm that game. I wonder if anyone will question why I'm still playing Battlefield 4 in 2021. Point is, I'm gonna go build that game I'm talking about because I'm tired of these graphics. I'm tired of 3D video games. I think I want to play something a little more basic. So the game I decided to go with is Go Fish. And the objective of the game is to get the most sets of 4 of a kind. The winner is the player who has the most sets of 4 of a kind. And the rules are pretty simple. Player 1 asks player 2 if he has any 3s. If player 2 has any 3s, he gives them to player 1. If player 2 does not have any 3s, then player 2 tells player 1 to go fish. And player 1 gets a card from the top of the center deck. And so the game continues until there's no more cards and there's a clear winner. Emphasis on top because that's going to come in handy. To simplify the algorithm, I can set the rotation of the players to be clockwise. Now there are 3 things we need to make this work. The first is a queue. And we know that a queue is FIFO, first in, first out. And so I'm going to use this to monitor the game state, where we can pop to the next screen, for example, from the splash screen to the actual game. The second element, stacks, we know is LIFO, which is last in, first out. And this can be used to deal the cards after they have been randomized. For example, say we have 4 players, then we pop a card to each player. I think I can also use this to store the player's hand. This can change as I'm brainstorming, but so far this is the plan. Note, I can also use a queue for storing the deck after we shuffle it. And when a player needs a card, we can pop to his deck. Queues and stacks are extremely similar, so either or should work. The third element is a doubly linked list. Now, this is very useful, because this can be used to track whose turn it is. Having a doubly linked list should allow me to see whose current turn it is, and who was previous to that player, and give or take any cards from that current or previous player. I should be able to track the player's movement given the characteristics of a doubly linked list. Now let's get to it. Now we should start the coding process. But before we do, I aim to write down any challenges I face. I can think of a couple already. How to get the user to click on the card in their deck and make it do something. How to make sure that when they're clicking the correct card, it does exactly what I want it to do. The SFML part of this project will definitely be the biggest challenge to face. Maybe I should just give up. Maybe I should just go back to Battlefield 4. Nah, I think I got this. I think I can do this. I want to see how far I can get.